Waha. Big fat cup of coffee here early in the morning. It's early in the morning for me. For the rest of the world's probably already woke up, but I'm stuck in the middle of the Pacific. It's early in the morning for me. But let's start the buzz with a big fat cup of coffee and a little bit of "Bring Me the Horizon." This is a track that was suggested to me by my Patreon members. A couple of them chimed in on me earlier this month, and so here you go. Thank you for the support on Patreon. Let me take a little shot of this. My jaw. Okay, so this is called Kool-Aid, and Bring Me the Horizon always brings me the sonic heat and fry. And they're also very, very, very unique on how they approach blending different styles of music. Of course, it's all about the metal and the grind and stuff, but they have that tendency to really grind up some keys in there and stuff. And so let's see if they bring it on this one. I don't know. We're going to find out together. Let's do this. This is Bring Me the Horizon, Kool-Aid. All right. They do not disappoint. That background, you hear it? The sick hardcore. Slipped into that major third. You know what? You know what I said early on before the video started? That blend of, really stacked, heavy, dark, synthy sounds and stuff. I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, okay, so we've got maybe a 50-50 blend. And what I'm really focusing on is the tone of the guitars and what it is that they're doing. And I'm thinking that the higher percentage of everything that's actually what we're hearing is our guitars that the tones are completely changing. It's like every 6 months or so, a whole new run of guitar tones start to come out in metal. And I think that's part of the never-ending, tone-chasing challenge of sounding different. There are a couple elements in there that are like, for instance, like at the very beginning, you hear that, that sounds like it could be just a little bit of just a percussive loop, just for in of itself. But in the hook, first of all, I love the power of the hook is sick, and I love how it releases into that kind of major third vibe. Kind of gives you a little bit of hope. The darkness and the heaviness and the gnarliness, but in the hook, it gives you this kind of da 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 da. So you get a little bit of this hope. But in the back of there, it sounds like there could be some kind of ambient pad kind of thing holding out, longer notes and stuff. And at the same token, instead of it being a pad or something, it could be, just a layered guitar hung out there. But these guys are at the master sizzle, and also the stereo imaging of the vocals are insane. Engineer for the win. I don't know if that's a pad or maybe what the guitars are doing. See, there's that hi-hat sequence. I love the background vocals on this. It's so cool. Grind out anthem kind of mosh pitty. Love the cut time. great pad sound back there, that ambient sound. Ooh, that was sick.
What if it's like la 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 la.
Or the producers are sneaking us a peek.
I think that's la 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 la. This was going into some shit like that.
Great lyrics, man. I was watching the lyrics spit off, but listen, I love this last like maybe 20 seconds that we heard. It's like it gives us a sneak peek under the hood as, musicians and composers and you as the listener and stuff. What we heard at the end was like a dark, heavy hammered, lower piano vibe, but that ambient, stacked synth kind of vibe. A lot of times, what I love when producers or band engineers, when they make that decision as they're, whether do we fade the song out, how do we let the song go? And they'll pull out all these elements, and sometimes they'll leave one of the elements that are constant in the mix that you may not necessarily hear in the forefront because, like, the melodies with the hook, big fat, vocal backgrounds, power guitars, but then you have these smaller arrangements that are like secondary hooks that kind of embed themselves inside your head, and that was one of them. So by the time they pulled it all out and his vocals are just kind of, meek and kind of chill and kind of, semi-fried and stuff, excuse me, they tease you with that, and that, to me, is some of the most powerful parts of an arrangement when it comes to songs are the smaller aspects like that just kind of, it's there, it's not there, but it's there, but it's a definite important part of, putting you on that glide. And then the vocals, that thing that his ability to completely go from this visceral, gut punching, thrashed, shreddy voice into that smaller pocket, and he did that little yodel there in the head voice. That's just the magic. Great engineering too. The engineering on this was absolutely mental. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but if you're still here, what do? You put in "I'm still here." Thanks for your support. Grab your cup of coffee or whatever it is in the morning, get your day going. If you're seeing this and it's not morning, grab whatever it is, you get your drink on, have a joy day, man. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right.